This is the final Misfits 5 boxing prediction, and I'm going to start off with Manson Godson versus Tempo Arts. How I see this fight going, I think it's going to be Tempo Arts just because he's been in the ring before, and this is a big fight to start off with, especially for your debut in Misfits. So that is just my prediction for that fight. There's nothing much more to even go off with Godson yet. We'll see how he does fight of the night. But I'm gonna go with Tempo Arts for the first fight. The second fight, Waleed Sharks versus Musa Hassan, I think is his actual name. I don't know what his influencer name is. Ace Musa is his influencer name. Ace Musa versus Waleed Sharks. I'm gonna go with the Waleed. He's here to fight on redemption at the end of the day. He wants to get that Dean fight. So in order to get that Dean fight, he needs to at least, get a knockout of some sort or just totally dominate this fight against Ace Musa. Third fight, Ginty versus Halal Ham. It depends on how Ginty uses his size. He has power. We've seen him knock down JMX in the first round, but the other issue is too, what is it? JMX did also knock out Ginty in the third round. That's how JMX won the fight. Halal Ham, he's had a re-experience as well as Ginty. This is actually a really close fight. I even talked about this with Wade, and he even agrees this is a very close fight. But I feel like Ginty is smart enough to just use his size for his advantage, his reach, his height. So I'm gonna give this fight to Ginty. Fourth fight in the card, Asher Wet versus AJ Bunker. I'm gonna go with an upset. I think AJ Bunker is gonna win this fight. I feel like she's gonna be very aggressive, and Asher Wet will have a plan until she gets punched. So that is my prediction on that. The next fight's the tag team. I've seen how the tag team rules are going to be made. I'm going to give this to Pineda and B Dave. Shout out to B Dave for hopping on my podcast. He's the GOAT for real. And with Pineda versus B Dave, both of these guys have been in the ring. Pineda many of times, B Dave actually quite a bit as well in the smaller scene, and he went against Pineda, Misfits 4, versus Anthony Vargas, who doesn't have really any fighting experience, and Ice Poseidon, who got knocked out in the first round against Brandon Buckingham. So I just see a Pineda and B Dave taking over this fight. Next up on the card will be King Kenny versus Ashley Raksu. King Kenny will win this. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight, though. Ashley actually does not give up. We've seen this with Anthony Taylor. He fought back. He fought back even from 2 knockdowns that he got. So I feel like he has a lot of he has that dog mentality for sure, especially going against King Kenny. And but the thing is with King Kenny, a jab could really win this fight, and he has the best jab at influencer boxing scene. So with that, I'm gonna go with Kenny. Now, co-main event. I know I'm kind of going through this card really fast. Just want to get my predictions out there. Just get straight to the point. Dean the Great versus Polyarif. I did ask him his name, how to pronounce it, and I kind of forgot. I'm sorry, Pulley. I know I had you on for my first interview. I'm sorry, man. But this fight, listen, I feel like Dean will win, but do not doubt Pulley. I think Pulley is a fighter not to estimate in this fight. I think he is a very underrated fighter in this scene. He has a reach advantage, right? So if he can somehow utilize that against Dean with his speed and power, especially behind him as well, it could be a very long fight for Pulley of how Dean does this. So I'm gonna give Dean. Let's give it. I don't know what it will be actually for the TKO. Maybe I think I'll go decision. I think Pulley will surprise people. My gut actually no, screw it. My gut feeling is saying that Dean might TKO Pulley third round. This is Pulley's toughest opponent, so I feel like Dean will what is it called? I feel like Dean will keep pressuring him into the fight. So yeah, give me Dean third round TKO. Now the last fight, main event, Jay Swingler versus Nick Lamau. I'm gonna say J TKO. Give me third round too. Why not? It's gonna go in the third round. But you know what? Listen, this fight is the same with Pulley. I think Nick Lamau will surprise a lot of people at the end of the day. So this fight as well. Don't be shocked if Nick Lamau just what is it? He stays in there, right? And it won't be a first round KO like it was against Churdley's when Jay fought. Anyways, this is my predictions for Misfits Boxing 5, my final predictions. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll have more interviews to upload on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay.